crowd here, Kyle.
Yeah, good crowd for ACS.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders are here. See, a lot of people in the community have come out as we are underway, and it's football time in Allen County as the kick will go into the hands of Beavers near the 10, and he's going to cut it up to midfield. Gets a block, now two, and finally brought down near about maybe the 35?
34, I believe. They're going to mark it about the 34. Good return for the Patriots.
Here comes the Patriot offense. Braylon Adams will be the quarterback. Fullback Braden Holland. Beavers gets the start at running back. Receivers Tyler Turner, Keegan Town, Ryan Hensley. Offensive line Carson Holland, Cole Jackson, Jackson Carver, Tanner Swaggart, Dalton Coffey, tight end Jackson Morris. So we've got three receivers to the left, one to the right. Adams will be out of the gun, and it looks as if, I guess, Holland's in the backfield with him. And Ross does get the start. And first play of the game is a penalty.
Both teams jumped. I'm not sure who they're going to call this on. We flinched, and they jumped on the defensive line, so looks like it's going to be against Marion.
I tell you what, Tyler Turner does look good out there.
Yeah.
It was good to get the basketball kid in some pads and a helmet. Got some size. We'll break the huddle, so the penalty was on the Knights. So it'll be 1st and 5 now. Still, three receivers to the left, one to the right. Granger's on that right side, and there goes Adams, throws it deep downfield, and does he make the catch? Out of bounds.
Come up with the ball, but out of bounds.
And Granger does have that burst of speed that can just go off and leave you, and he was up along the right sideline in front of Marion County, and Adams throw just a little bit out of bounds and makes it 2nd and 5 from the right hash on the 32-yard line. So we've got Turner, the lone receiver to the left, Morris in tight at tight end. And we're going I formation here. And fake to the fullback, and it's going to be Adams with the run, and he's gone. He's going to take it all the way. The defensive back stops. Touchdown, Patriots. Braylon Adams, give him 6. That was a big run for the quarterback. Chad, we pull from the fullback. We go to run the option. I'm not sure what was going on with that defensive back. He just stops, and Adams takes it all the way.
He actually threw up his hands like, I'm not sure he knew who had the ball.
Either way, the Patriots start out with a bang with a touchdown from Braylon Adams, quarterback keeper there, and
62 yards.
62-yard touchdown from Adams with 11:32 to go here in the first. Patriots going to go for 2, I believe. Got some trouble with the PAT as Hunley is out. He got injured in spring ball, so Adams will stay on the field. And ball comes out, and the Patriots recover it, but do not get the 2-point conversion. It's a 6-0 lead for ACS with 11:32 left to go. Squib kick goes up into the hands of the Knights. It had a big bounce, so we've got to be aware of that. As on that turf, the ball's going to bounce a little bit different. So 1st and 10 from the 39. Chad, I should have brought my sunglasses. The sun is beaming down here. Big offensive line for Marion County, 71. It's a big, strong kid. Defensive-wise, you're going to feature Ace Moore, Robert Higginbotham, Skylar Marr, and Duggar on the defensive line. Linebackers will feature Eli McCoy, Mason Hester, Eddie Chavez, and Jackson Morris. The defensive backs will be Aiden Johnson, Deontay Granger, and safety is Jesse. So 1st and 10 out of the gun for the Knights. Thompson drops back to pass. Heavy pressure from Higginbotham. Here comes Morris on the other end. And it's going to be a tackle from Eddie Chavez. I'm telling you, I love his energy. Got to coach Eddie in baseball. I mean, he is definitely a gamer, and he is going to bring the intensity. So big time, I guess, a sack there from Chavez.
Well, just like we said, they're going to run the wishbone and come out and run the ball between the tackles, right?
Yes. And then they first play of the game try to throw. So a loss of 2 on the play, so 2nd and 12. Ball spotted on the 29-yard line, 10:45 to go on that left hash. 6-0 lead for the Patriots here in the Backyard Bowl at Greenwood High School. Thompson, the quarterback, looking over to his head coach, Arthur Carter. And delay of game.
Wow.
Seemed quick.
Yeah.
And they do have the play clock scoreboards down there on each end of the field, but I wasn't looking at it. Here's the snap. Thompson, again, heavy pressure, this time from Duggar. Thompson going to get up and run, gets by Chavez, and a big hit on the sideline. I believe that was Jesse, or can't see the number. No, Mason Hester with the tackle.
Yeah, somebody missed him, just missed the tackle a couple yards in the backfield, and then Hester came up and made the big hit. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. You know, I don't know if Marion just felt like they wouldn't be able to rush the ball or.
Under center now is Thompson. Hand off to the tailback, and a tackle made by Jackson Morris, the senior. So we talked about our senior leaders, or our defensive leaders, and Morris and Hester both getting a tackle in the opening series, as well as Chavez. I think they're going to be the anchors of this defense. Back deep to receive the punt is going to be Chase Ross, the senior, and junior Deontay Granger. Both have great speed. Here, 9:15. Here's the snap. End over end punt. Into Granger's hands near the 38-yard line. Granger heads towards the Patriots sideline, now cuts it up. Gets a block, and still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. He finally goes out of bounds near the 20. But what a return. Chad, that young man is a special talent, and Deontay Granger can absolutely play. Very athletic. If he can stay healthy, he's going to have a big year.
I tell you what, both of those kids that were back deep, Ross and Granger, both they're capable of taking it back to the house at any time.
Yeah, you might as well kick it out of bounds. 8:59 left to go here in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. As Adams will be under center, I formation. Holland is the fullback. Ross is the tailback. Ryan Hensley, the receiver on the left side. It's going to be a sweep to the right to Ross. Ross cuts it up. Now going to go towards the sideline and going to be pulled down the first down marker. Good run there from Chase Ross. So 2nd and 2 maybe. 2nd and 3. 8:48 left to go in the first quarter. Patriots up 6-0, but they are driving and trying to get in the end zone yet again here in this first quarter. So on that right hash, Turner is the receiver to the left side. Going to stay in the eye. Under center is Adams. And fake to the fullback. Adams on the keeper. He's at the 5, the 2. Is he in?
Well, they called him down.
Just shy of the end zone. You know, we talk about Braylon Adams' arm and how he can really throw it over 1,000 yards last season and 9 touchdowns. But so far today, it's been his legs. He had that 62-yard rushing touchdown and then a big run there. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 1. See if Adams just walks this one in. Under center is Adams. And they're going to give it to Ross. Ball comes out. Thought the ball came out. Taken down in the backfield. Patriots have it.
It's a lot of penetration right up the middle that time. Looked like our center kind of got driven back, and somebody got a hand on the ball. And I don't know if it came out, but he definitely almost lost that one.
And we've got a timeout, Marion County. That timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company, as NCTC is here filming the game, as you can catch the game on channel 97 as Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 noon and 6 p.m. and on Saturday at 12 on channel 97 if you have your cable provided through NCTC. So I want to give a big shout out to NCTC and a big shout out to Tyler Rush that's here tonight. I formation yet again. Beavers now the tailback. And we're going to roll to the left, the throw, and it's in. Touchdown! Jackson Morris with a 5-yard reception. Give him 6. A nice little bootleg to the left and finds Morris, the tight end, with 7:28 left to go here in the first quarter.
You know, Kyle, that's the way you want to open the game. You know, it looks like right now we are hitting on all cylinders so far.
We're going to go for 2. We're up 12-0 now. Got backs on each side out of the gun. It sends Beavers in motion. The gives to Ross up the gut, and he dives. He's in. 2-point conversion is good. You just cannot bring Ross down. I was talking to somebody today just about how strong he is. Honestly, probably our strongest kid, him and Morris. And here's the kick. It's going to be short to the Knights. Going to be brought down by number 24. That's Lakin Clark, the junior. He gets the tackle. Wow, Warren East playing some good football. They're already up on Christian County 28-0. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Warren Central up on Russell 8-0 here at halftime. Patriots up 14-0. Here at Greenwood High School in the backyard brawl. As the Knights will come out on that right hash. Under center is Thompson. Here's the give. Goes left side off the tackle. Still on his feet. And going to be brought down by, I believe that was McCoy and Hester on the tackle there.
You know, Kyle, they were in the wishbone that time, ran a little power back to the weak side, and that's kind of what we expected them to do to start the game. But, you know, good gain there on first down, 5 yards.
That was their tailback, number 25, Calhoun. He's been getting the majority of the carries. They're in the backfield here. Under center, gives to the fullback. And going to be brought down by Duggar. Defensive tackle. I believe Morris was in on that as well. 3rd and 3 now for Marion County, with 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Patriots with the lead. See if the Patriot defense can come up big here. You got Ace Moore, Skylar Marr, Duggar, and Higginbotham on that D line. And up the middle, and it's good enough for a first down for the Knights. They get the push. Again, they've got some really good size. I mean, look at number 12. Walker Weiser. He might be more of a tight end, but then they've got number 71, Wyatt Weiser. He's a hoss, too, on that offensive line.
Yeah, we don't have heights and weights for Marion County, but, yeah, they're up in those offensive linemen are all up in the 250 range or above.
1st and 10 from the 47. And the gives to Calhoun, this time to the right side. Will be tackled by Morris and McCoy. Feels like McCoy's been in on a lot of plays. Coming in for the Patriots is number 78, Carson Holland.
You know, we've been rolling some defensive linemen already. You know, it's good to have that depth. That's where you can roll some of those kids in, let them come out and get a drink water, get a breath, and get back in. But it's good to have that depth.
What's the issue here?
I think we've got one of the Marion County players, number 8.
Possibly some blood or equipment
I'm
issue.
not sure it was blood, but something was coming out of his mouth. I think he's got a little upset stomach.
It is hot. I mean, it's even hot up here in the press box. Patriots have the 14-0 lead here at Greenwood in the Backyard Bowl. In the nightcap, it's going to be Greenwood versus Hoptown, as Hoptown is in our district. So if any Patriot fans want to stick around and watch some good football, it's going to be 2nd and 7 now for the Knights. Under center, there's Thompson, and ball comes out. The Knights recover.
You know, I think this is Marion County's game. This is what they're going to do all year. You know, they're going to try to get 3 or 4 yards in a cloud of dust and keep the ball out of the opposing team's hands, and hopefully they can, you know, they won't be able to physically dominate people up front. I'm not sure going 4 wide out's really Marion County's game.
That's not their style. And give it to Calhoun to the left side, and going to be big tackle by the defense there. Again, I believe that was McCoy in on that tackle. And Holland maybe. Checking in is Landon Witt.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 3.
4th and 3 here. 3:51 left to go here in the first quarter. The Patriot defense, defensive coordinator Joel Taylor, and try to draw something up to get a stop here on 4th down. As the Knights will be under center, again with those 3 backs in the backfield. And we jump. And you hate to see that. One of them was Morris, defensive leader there. That was a smart play. I mean, it was 4th and 3. Why not a hard count, especially early on?
How many people knew that was going to happen, though, Kyle? I mean,
what happened a lot to us last year.
It did, and I was hoping we'd get that corrected.
That was a smart play right there.
But as a player, you got to know that they're going to try to draw you off sides, and you got to be smarter than that.
1st and 10 from the 34. The give to Calhoun goes off the left side near the Knights sideline, and he's going to be brought down. Another good gain. That was the tackle was made by Jesse, the safety. Transfer from Glasgow.
You know, if Marion County can pick up 7 yards on 1st down, they're going to be pretty effective.
They're starting to figure some things out here. Weiser's the tight end. They've also got a receiver to the left side. And it goes to the right side. He's got some room, and the tackle, they're finally going to be brought down by Granger. The give was to D. Thornton, the sophomore. He's a good-looking back. 1st down for the Knights. They'll move the chains yet again.
You know, Kyle, we've talked about this. We talk about it all the time, but we got to do a better job on 1st down.
Yes.
We can't put ourselves in we got to put them in a 2nd and long.
Thompson, the give is to Thornton, and here comes Eddie Chavez with a big tackle. Chavez hits him in the backfield. I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that was a hard hit. So 2nd and 10 for the Knights on that left hash on the 17-yard line.
And I'm telling you, that really changes the play calling offensively. You know, there's a big difference between having 2nd and 10 and having 2nd and 4.
Yes. And like you said, I mean, they're run heavy. They have not attempted a pass. He rolls out to the left now, and the throw, touchdown, Knights. Just as I'm talking about how they haven't completed a pass, they find number 11, Brent Edlin, the senior. Thompson gets the touchdown pass. First pass of the ball game for the Knights. Is that about a 17-yard pass there from Thompson to Edlin? And the Knights will come on for the PAT. And the snap. And the kick is up, and it's good. 14-7. Patriots have the lead, but the Knights take the air out of it there. So the minute 32 left to go in the first quarter. Knights will look to kick it deep to Beavers and Sullivan. It's going to be a short kick, bounces up into Sullivan's hands, and Beavers runs into the back of Sullivan and will knock him down. So he's going to be down near the 22. I think Beavers saw the high bounce, was looking at the ball, and then runs right into the back of Colton Sullivan, the returner there, the senior.
Well, you know, that ball bounced. It hit the ground. That's something you do not want to have happen on a kickoff. We got to come up and field that ball because you never know where it's going to bounce. And, of course, that's a live ball. Once it goes 10 yards, it's a live ball. It's something we're going to have to make sure we take care of and remind our returners.
Two receivers to the left, to the right. Adams. Heavy pressure, and it's a sack. He was down. The ball comes out, but I believe Adams was down. We'll see what the
Second
official
down.
call. Yes. Adams is sacked in the backfield for a loss. Morris will check in, as well as Tyler Turner coming into the ball game. Minute 18 left to go here. And sideline warning on Marion County. I formation, Adams under center. Ross in the backfield. It gives to the fullback. No, it's going to be a keeper from Adams. Having a little miscommunication right there. We've seen that with Ross on the two-point conversion. It's just that, you know, I think you always talk about that timing, when to pull it and when not to, but haven't gotten a rhythm with that yet.
Well, and Ross, I know Ross has practiced some, but, you know, that's so important is you got to rep that in practice and rep it. And
so it's going to be Eddie Hickey over on the left side, two receivers to the right. And there's a penalty. We have a hard count, and Marion jumps. That was number 54, Kyle Purdom, the junior. So 31 seconds remain here in the first quarter. Patriots up 14-7. Adams will get the play call from Coach Brad Hood in his 19th season under helm here at ACS. All-time winningest coach, over 100 wins. Clock continues to run. Got two receivers to the left, one to the right. Sends a man in motion as Beavers. And Adams is on the keeper, and not enough for the first, I don't believe. It's going to be, oh, maybe. Got a good spot. That'll be the end of the first quarter, as that quarter is brought to you by CPC Commodities. End of the first quarter, it's Patriots 14 and the Marion County Knights 7. We're going to take a short break. When we return, we'll have Patriot football right here on the Patriot Sports Radio Network, WVLE 99.3. So that's going to be an interception and gives the ball right back to the Knights here. 14-7 lead for ACS, but a pick right as the start of the second quarter.
he had the receiver was open. He was behind the defensive back, and like I said, just underthrew him.
So the Knights will come back out. It's going to be Calhoun and Thornton in the backfield for Thompson, the quarterback. Thompson. The give is to Thornton, goes left side. He's got some room to run, and he's going to be slung down by number 13, Aiden Johnson, on the tackle.
I'm telling you, right now they're just hitting us right in the mouth.
Yeah, they're controlling the run game. They're getting a good push, and it's like got up at 14-0 and then took our foot off the gas pedal. We're going to have to make an adjustment here. Started the second quarter, 11:25. First and 10 from there at 38. The gives to the fullback, breaks the tackle, and now he's got the first down. The tackle's made by Morris.
2 runs, 2 first downs.
Which we talked about how we lost a lot on that defensive line. Blaine Tracy as well as Aubrey Fernandez and Shrum were some leaders on that defense that have graduated. That right now we're getting pushed around on the line of scrimmage. Here's the give to the fullback. And still on his feet. And they'll blow it dead, but a gain of 7 or 8.
Yeah. Coach Taylor may have to, we may have to start looking at dialing up some blitzes and trying to get some penetration up front.
And a timeout, Patriots. Timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company. And we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after these messages. Back to the action here. I'm Kyle Harwood, joined in by Chad Cooper. That sun's still beaming down here at Greenwood High School. 2nd and 2. Give to the fullback. And another first down for the Knights. Knights controlling the game. It's a heavy run. They did have a passing touchdown. Thompson to Edlin for 17 yards. But other than that, all their offense, other than that 17 yards, Chad, it's all been right downhill and smacking us in the mouth.
Right, right between the tackles. But I will tell you, right now would be a great time to throw another play-action pass. Our corners need to make sure they're reading their keys.
9:55 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 15. And Thornton goes right side towards the sideline and going to be pushed out.
I believe he picked up another first down.
Patriots are sending in 3 new defensive linemen. So 1st and goal from the 4. The Knights looking to get back in the end zone and possibly tying this ball game up. Thompson under center. Wishbone offense. Give to the fullback. And he's just shy of the end zone. That was the give is to Daughtry, number 8.
The kid's a bowling ball.
Yes, he is hard to bring down. You got Daughtry, Thornton, and Calhoun all in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 2. Coach Arthur Carter and the Knights.
If he played under Coach Hilton at Bell County, he's going to have this team well coached.
Yeah, ton of football knowledge, hard nose.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and goal from 2, 9-minute mark. And Thompson rolls out and breaks a tackle, and he is in. Touchdown, Thompson. Breaks the tackle from Hester, and then Granger and not sure who that other Patriot player was, tried to bring him down, and he barrels his way in. It's a quarterback run, a 2-yard run for a touchdown for Marion County. So Thompson with a passing touchdown and then runs one in. The kick is up and it is good. Ties the game at 14 all. Little wake-up call here in the season opener for the Patriots. After going up 14-0, Marion flips the switch and they score 14 unanswered. At Apollo, taking on South Warren and Muhlenberg, and then they got an early morning game against Grayson County at 8 a.m. So good luck to the volleyball team. A short kick, and Sullivan comes up to receive the kick. And going to get to about the 30. And some kids getting out of the way there. Again, Chad, we got to come up and get the football. special teams.
You know, ball hit the ground again there. And again, you just don't know how football is going to bounce. That one happened. We got a good bounce. It came right up to Sullivan, and he caught it on the run. But all right, let's see what the Patriots can get going here. We need to get back on track offensively.
Patriots are going to have Hensley, Turner at receiver, staying in that eye as Ross is in the backfield, as well as Holland. Adams, the senior quarterback, under center. 8:45 left to go in the second quarter. Gives to Holland, the fullback. Breaks the tackle, spins. Gain of about 2 there for Holland, the junior. Checking in is Granger. You know, we've only attempted 3 passes tonight. Adams had the touchdown pass to Morris. Interception, and then the one throw to Granger he caught, but it was out of bounds. Granger has that X factor.
You know, I really like to see us get Granger or, you know, one of our larger receivers out here on number 25 from Marion County. He didn't look very tall, and we got Granger out here one-on-one with him.
It's going to be a sweep to the right side to Ross. It's a block from Holland. He's got some room. He's at the 50, the 45, 40, 30. Ross still going. 20, 10, and touchdown, Patriots. Give him 6. Chase Ross all the way to the end zone. A big-time run from the senior Chase Ross. I mean, it looked at the 50. They were going to bring him down. Then he kind of gets away from the sideline a little bit, then pushed, nearly goes out at the 10. But finds his way. Good blocking there from the offensive line and the fullback there, Holland. So it didn't take long for the offense to find the end zone. So Patriots elect to go for 2. Again, with Hunley being out. They're going to go for 2 every time, is what Coach Hood said. Adams throws it, and incomplete. Granger and the defensive back collide there, and 2-point conversion is no good. About how big of a run was that for Chase Ross?
67 yards.
67-yard run here in the second quarter. And another kicks on the ground, rolls all the way to the 30. Ball comes out. But Marion comes up with it, and Landon Witt gets a big hit there on the special teams. He knocks that guy back on his back. Big hit from the senior. And great number there, Chad, wearing number 32. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Knights. Defense will come back out. Defensive line features Ace Moore, Duggar, Marr, Higginbotham. Linebackers McCoy, Hester, Morris, and Chavez. Defensive back is going to be Granger and Johnston. Safety is Jesse. 1st and 10 from the 27. And good stop there by the defense. Maybe a gain of 4.
Better.
You know,
Better defense that time, yeah.
Yeah, Duggar kind of turned him back in, and he was met by Chavez and Hester.
We held our own up front. Our front 4 didn't get driven off the ball that time.
Chavez kind of hobbling around after that play. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like possibly an ankle. The sun is now just going down, so the heat will not be a factor anymore. Okay, and Thornton gives the carry to the right side, and Morris meets him.
Again, that's another better defensive stop. We had some penetration that time. A kid made a nice cut it back inside and picked up 3 or 4 yards. But we had some penetration, and you know, when you're undersized the way we are tonight up front, that's what you have to do. You have to get some penetration and make those backs cut.
So Thornton's in the backfield for the Knights, as well as Thompson gives to Thornton, goes right side, gets the first down, and more, still on his feet. Going to be brought down by Johnston, the corner on that other end. But a first down for the Knights, 6:15 left to go here in the second quarter. Knights eating up the clock there. Not a bad series there. It was 3rd and 3, and they were able to get the first down. But see if this Patriot defense, we talked about losing a lot to graduation a season ago, so a lot of new faces out on that defense, but I think we're going to be all right. You know, it takes a little bit to get under you. You're playing against not playing against yourself all summer, and now the handoff to the big fullback, the bowling ball, and he's got first down and more, gain of about 14 or 15 there. I mean, and he's just low to the ground, Chad, and it's not the speed, and it looks like he's just straight up. I mean, there's no cutting. I mean, he's running right at you.
I'll tell you who he reminds me of, and I don't know how many people remember when Coach Davis, Shane Davis, played here. But, you know, he's not real tall, and like I said, low center of gravity, and you just can't get a good hit on him.
It's number 8, Lane Daughtry, the junior. 1st and 10 from the 38. And
there we go.
Big-time tackle from number 78.
Carson Holland.
Carson Holland. Great job there from Holland. I think he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, Carson came from the backside, came straight down the line, made a big hit there.
That is going to be a loss. 2nd and 11. Patriots are up 20-14 here in the second quarter. 4:40 left to go. Thompson gets the play call from Coach Arthur Carter.
Again, our cornerbacks need to be aware and make sure they're reading their keys. Be a great time for a play-action pass.
Got a whistle here. Timeout. Marion County. That timeout's brought to you by North Central Telephone Company. We'll be back on the air covering Lady Patriot Volleyball this Thursday as Barron County comes to town. It will be a 6 o'clock air time. Good event for the community. Thompson. The give is to Calhoun. Goes off the right tackle there, and it was 2nd and 11, but a good gain there from Calhoun and the Knights. So
I'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 now for the Knights. Let's see what the defense is made of right here. Coach Joel Taylor trying to talk to his leaders, Hester and Morris. Got to make a stop here, which they're in 4-down territory, so even if you do make a stop, they are going to go for it on 4th down.
Congratulations to Danica Harmon on player of the game last night.
She had a great game. Great server. And there's the big tackle. That's Landon Witt with the tackle of the defensive lineman senior. And the helmet comes off of Thornton. But a big heads-up play there. He was in the backfield in a hurry. And a loss. So it's going to bring up 4th and 7. Big part of the game right here, Chad. If you get this stop, you get the ball back with 3 minutes left to go, could possibly drive down and score. But they'll take their final timeout with 3:05 left to go. Coach Carter wants to talk things over, which that'll give us a chance. We still have 2 timeouts left. So it brings up 4th and 7. Ball spotted at the 35 for the Knights. 3:05 left to go. And Thompson goes to pass. There's Eli McCoy for the sack. Eli McCoy. Eli McCoy. Those first couple of series was around the ball every snap, and now it comes up with a sack. Couldn't have come at a better time from Eli McCoy.
Coach Taylor dialed up some pressure off the corner and just ran straight. Nobody touched him.
So we have 2 timeouts left. The offense comes back out onto the field, Chad.
Plenty of time to go down and put some more points on the board.
Out of the gun, 2 back standing to his, 1 back to the left, 1 to the right of Adams. They'll send Beavers in motion. High snap, gives to Ross, and up the middle for Chase Ross. 6-yard gain from Ross. So 20-14 lead for the Patriots. Clock continues to run down here at Greenwood High School on the new turf. And it looks different. They've got the nice big stands on the opposite end of the field. Now that will be their home side when they get it finished. Some chairbacks there. Sends Ross in motion. And Adams on the keeper. And that's good enough for a Patriot first down. That's an Edmonton State Bank first down. So the offense is clicking, Chad. We're moving the chains. Again, we've got time. 2 timeouts, 2:13 left to go. Ball's going to be spotted on the 44.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Plenty of time. No reason to panic. We still have, 2 timeouts left. We can still rush or throw the ball here.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now make it 3. Ross goes in motion to the right side next to Jack's Coffee. Beavers. And it's going to be a little screen to Beavers. Incomplete. Don't know about the play call right there, as Adams and Beavers both shaking their head. A little miscommunication there, and
the ball had a little heat on it. That ball's got to be, it's got to hit him in the chest and put a little air under it.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Minute 49. Here in the second quarter, Patriots up 6. High formation. And Adams on the keeper. Gain of about 7.
Patriots got lucky there. They could have got us for procedure. I'm not sure we were all set when we snapped the ball. Relatively few. I don't know. Well, we've had a couple penalties maybe.
Yeah, first play of the game we did, but haven't had as many.
Yeah. And officials are doing a good job letting it play.
Eddie Hickey will check in, as well as Keegan Towle, the receivers. Adams is under center, 3rd and 2. And it's going to be a kind of a, gives it to Ross. He gets the first down and still on his feet. Spins and goes inside the 10. Now we've got an official that's saying he's out before that. But we pull it from the fullback, and Adams nearly gets tackled, and he really didn't pitch it. He turns around and throws it to Ross right there. Good enough for a Patriot first down. That's an Edmonton State Bank first down. So down it to 17. Under a minute to play, 59 seconds. And the gives to Holland. And there was just one guy to beat. That hole opened up from the offensive line, and kind of a shoestring tackle there by their big fullback and linebacker, number 8, Daughtry. 2nd down and
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Ball spotted on the 13 here. 54 seconds left to go. Here in the second quarter, 2nd and 6 from the 13. Adams under center. And it's going to be a sweep to Beavers to the right side. It gets a block. Beavers will step out of bounds. And not enough for the first. 3rd and 3. 48 seconds remain. Stops the clock. We have 1 timeout remaining. Marion is out of timeouts. We're on that right hash. On the 10. Adams is going to keep it and goes off the left tackle, and is he in? Oh, they're going to spot him just shy. 1st and goal from maybe the 2. It's hard to see.
Clock's running.
We got to get on the ball or call that timeout. So 1st and goal from the 1. Adams under center. 24 seconds remain. Here's the snap, and Adams walks in. Touchdown, Patriots. Give him 6. Adams gets his second rushing touchdown of the night. First one was a 62-yard rushing touchdown. That one, a 1-yard rushing touchdown with 17 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
You know, Kyle, this is something else that, we're going to have to figure something out as far as our extra point. We're going to have to find somebody that can line up and kick extra point. There's going to come a time this year that we're going to need to kick an extra point.
Yes. Go for two. Adams, throw over the middle, and it's picked off. Decision making from Adams right there, throws it right across the middle, and it's going to be picked off. Second interception of the game. What? Monroe, Russellville, Bennett Glasgow, now Barron. Chavez with a little squib kick. Onside kick, I guess. It goes to the front line, and he'll fall on it and gives them good field position with 16 seconds, which they've had one passing touchdown. You're not really going to see a threat, I wouldn't assume, from the passing. But still enough time, or gives them the ball in great field position right on the 50. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 50, 16 seconds remain. Thompson out of the gun, backs on each side of him. Thompson, here comes Higginbotham, and he'll step up, and he's going to slide. Slides in, and that's going to run the clock out. They have no timeouts left. And after the first half, it's Patriots 26, Marion County Knights 14. After the first half of play, Patriots have some big plays from big runs from Chase Ross, as well as Braylon Adams, the quarterback. We're going to take a short break, and when we return, we'll have the Tri-County Electric halftime stats here for you. We'll be back after these messages. So back deep to receive is going to be Thornton, and I believe that's Weiser on the other end. Kicking will be Eddie Chavez. Chavez with the squib kick now to about the 27, and he'll head towards the sidelines, and it's a tackle made, and here comes a flag.
It's going to be a late hit on Marion County.
And who was the tackle made by? Number 13, Johnston. Aiden Johnston was a tackle there.
I'm not sure who that was. Somebody got decleated. Marion County player caught him from the side. And
that's going to push the Knights back after a decent. Yeah, we're going to have to work. We're going to have to work on some things as far as kicking, which Chavez was our kicker last year. I mean, he has a great punter. I mean, he can really punt it, but we can't squib kick it every time and go for two. We're going to have to figure some things out. 1st and 10 from the 19. Under center is Thompson. And it gives to Calhoun. And tackle is made by Mason Hester, the senior. Outside linebacker gets the tackle.
pick up 2 yards on first down. That's a good stop defensively. Yeah, our goal defensively, I think, keep them under 3 yards a rush. We can do that and put them in a passing situation. We'll be in good shape in the second half.
Thompson. A little counter there maybe, and the tackle is made by Granger, as the give was to Thornton.
That's going to bring up third and 8. That's where we want them.
Yes, so far, great series here from the defense. Let's see if we can end on a high note. 3rd and 9 on the 20. Hoptown and Greenwood await the second game. Should be a pretty good game. 3rd and 9. Thompson under center. Gives to Thornton, goes right side. He's got some room. He's got the first down and more. Still on his feet. Tackled near the 48-yard line. After back-to-back good stops there on 3rd and 8. They get a big first down from Thornton. So that'll move the chains for the Knights. And the give is to Daughtry.
Oh, no.
We got some pushing and shoving. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. It would bring the fullback down, and then
one of Marion County's players came over and started jerking I couldn't see who it was, made the tackle, but jerking him off the fullback, and then that's when the pushing and shoving started.
Officials talking this one over. I think the umpire is Hilton Isabel, one of the better officials here in this area. I mean, so far we didn't see a lot of flags in that first half.
A couple offsides, and we've already had 2 this half. The late hit on Marion County, and then we're getting ready to get the call here. Personal foul, Marion County.
Personal foul on, so offsetting penalties on both. Personal foul on both teams. We'll have to clean that up. So 2nd and 1 for the Knights. So offsetting penalty there. Thompson under center. 9:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Thompson, the give is to Thornton. He's hit hard by Eddie Chavez.
Now for the first down.
Another first down for the Knights. Yeah, we rushed for 200 yards in the first half, but they've had a good rushing attack as well.
Yeah.
We didn't have theirs, but well over 150. So 1st and 10 from the 41. The Knights, who were 5-6 a season ago, lost to the Patriots in the season opener in 23, 19-0. This one a little bit closer.
Oh, there's a penalty. Yeah, okay.
And here comes Ross, hobbling out of the game. Not good. We're told that Ross would not be playing much defense. And he was out there on that play, and now he's injured. Not sure what the injury is.
And it was on a play. Maybe it's a cramp.
Hopefully it is.
Maybe it's a cramp. But it was a play. It was blown dead.
Yeah. Brings up 1st and 15. And we meet him in the backfield. The gives to Thornton, and it's Landon Witt and Chavez. You know, maybe Witt can step up in that role. You know, Bradley Shrum had a big year for us last year, kind of similar.
Yeah, I was going to say they're shaped about the same. Not real tall, but, you know, stocky kids, strong kids that, we will definitely miss some of those defensive linemen we had last year, Shrum and
Tracy Fernandez.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 17. 8 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Patriots up 26-14. Thompson, the give right back to Thornton again. And a big defensive stop by several Patriots. Higginbotham in on that one. Duggar. Morris came up with the ball, but they're signaling he was already down. So 3rd and long.
Now the box has 4th down, Kyle.
Okay, it is. Yes, 4th down. So this will be the first punt of the ball game, I believe.
Yeah, they're in punt formation.
Coming on to punt will be number 16, John Taylor, the junior. Back deep to receive the punt for the Patriots is Granger and not sure who that number
27.
is. I believe that's Jesse. And it goes into Granger's hands. He's going to head towards the Patriots sideline. Breaks one tackle. He's at the 30. He's got some room to run. Now at the 50, a block from Higginbotham, and Deontay Granger takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Patriots. Huge block from Robert Higginbotham, and Granger will take it all the way. The junior Deontay Granger for a touchdown.
You know, we said he's a difference maker.
He's just got some speed. I mean, he knew right then. He caught it on the other hash and immediately just runs straight towards our sideline, made one cut, and then he's just got tremendous speed and takes it all the way.
And good blocking by our punt return team.
Yes. Not just Higginbotham, but that was the one that sealed the deal.
Yeah, right.
Morris had a big block there. Go for 2. Adams rolls to his right, and what a kick! Oh, he doesn't come up with it. That was Hensley, I believe. Hensley leaves his feet and would have made the catch near the back of the end zone, but when he hit that ground, ball comes out. But yeah. I like the play call there. I couldn't do the pickle juice. So Chavez will be doing the kicking duties for the Patriots. We're up 32-14. Into the hands of the Knights. He'll go towards the sideline towards Marion County. A nice little return there from the Knights near the 40-yard line. Scoring updates. Glasgow up on LaRue County, 26-0 at halftime. Barron up on Metcalf, 24-6 halftime. Warren East up 55-6 with 7 minutes left to go in the game.
You just wonder how good Warren East. I mean, I know the quarterback that's really good, but you just wonder how good they are. And
is Christian that bad,
yeah.
or is?
I mean, you wouldn't think Christian would be that bad, but that score surprises me.
I can't wait to see the stats from Parsley. I'm sure he's went off. I mean, he is their guy. 1st and 10 from the 40. The give is to Daughtry. Right up the gut. Gain of about 2 maybe. So 2nd and 8. So we've seen touchdowns from Deontay Granger. 2 touchdowns from Braylon Adams. A touchdown from Chase Ross. A passing touchdown from Adams to Morris. I believe I captured them all. 2nd and 8. Thornton goes right side, gets a good block. He's met by the linebacking core of the Patriots and brought down.
I'm telling you, I'd take either one of those. I'd take all 3 of those running backs from Marion County. Those kids run hard, make nice cuts. I'm not sure what their schedule looks like for the rest of the year, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win more than 5 games this year there.
So 3rd and 4, 5:35 left to go, 32-14. Thompson on the keeper, goes right side. He's met by Jackson Morris. Tackle for a loss there from the senior Morris. He's had a big game for the Patriots. This is his year. I mean, he is the leader of this defense. He's been starting since his sophomore year with over 70 tackles the last 2 years.
You know, Kyle, he's just built like a linebacker. He's
big, strong, and physical, and So Turner comes back on to punt here for low snap, hits the turf, and punts it this time to Granger. He'll catch it near the 25. Granger again breaks the tackle. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. One man to beat. 10, 5, touchdown Patriots. Deontay Granger with back-to-back punt return touchdowns. That is unbelievable. They'll think twice about punting it to him the next time. That is, we've seen 2 punts in the game, both returned for a touchdown by Granger.
Looks like Marion County's got a couple kids down too. Fullback is limping off, and they've got a kid over here on the sidelines that happened right in front of us, but I didn't see him go down.
We're going to take a little injury timeout here. You're listening to WVLE 99.3. Patriots lead the Marion County Knights 38-14. We'll be back after these message from our sponsors. Back to the action here at Greenwood High School. Adams under center, the quick throw, and the catch is made by Jax Coffey. The sophomore gets the 2-point conversion. And we haven't seen him out on a lot of plays, but
no.
Great-looking kid. I think he's going to work his way in there. 2-point conversion is good. After the 75-yard punt return from Deontay Granger. Another squib kick. This one will roll to about the 32, and they'll down it there. They'll just fall on it. Patriot defense will come back out onto the field. I want to give a big shout out to all our Patriots Sports Radio shout outs. We've got Allen's Auto Sales at 1263 Franklin Road, family owned and operated for over 40 years. Check out the large selection of pre-owned vehicles. Give Jimmy or Sally a call, 270-622-5559. And once you get that vehicle, you can stay on Franklin Road and get some insurance. That's Allen County Farm Bureau. No matter your insurance needs, stop by 360 Franklin Road and talk with Todd White and Glenn Jordan. So we'll be back on the air next Thursday as the Trojanet volleyball team, Barron County, comes to town, 6 o'clock start. And then the football game will be at Monroe. Timeout, Marion County.
Soccer team's off to a good start this year. The girls are 4-1.
4-1.
Well, we got 2 kids that are very likely D1 golf players.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Barton Rutledge and Eli Stamper. Here's the handoff and a first down. He gets plenty of room right there. Jesse gets the tackle. Caleb Jesse, the safety. And you're starting to see a lot of cramps, starting to get tired. You know, this is our first game. We're getting tired. Marion's getting tired, but
yeah, Jackson Morris just had to come off with some cramps, and Wesley Steenberg came in to replace him.
Wesley looks like he's lived in the weight room this summer. He's gotten bigger and stronger here. He's at the middle linebacker position next to Eddie Chavez. So 1st and 10 from the 43. Thompson for the Knights is under center. And it'll be blown dead.
It's going to be offsides on Marion County. Must have lined up in the neutral zone. Volleyball finishing it up with 1-1. Got a big win last night.
Got a big win over Hart County. And, you know, Danica Harmon was our player of the game, but it was hard to pick them.
Yeah.
So when we're going through this, I know me and you do it as well, but Cassie is constantly writing them down. So she has a list of possible names. And a big sack from Eli McCoy. That is his 2nd sack of the night. But I encourage you, if you've never been to a volleyball game, or you've got to come out and see Coach Cook and the energy that his girls bring. It's very fun, fast-paced, and those girls get after it. I'm just so proud of Coach Cook and the way that he's built that program. I mean, last night you had the JV game was first. Whole varsity team was sitting on the bench watching the game, cheering them on from the first point to the last. And then had a lot of students there, so it's a good time. So check that out. We'll have a game once a week on the radio, but we
You know, it's fun and fast paced.
Yeah.
I mean, there's something going all the time. It's a fun sport to watch. Like Kyle said, if you've not been out to a high school volleyball game, and you need to try to get out and watch them play.
Georgie Tabor is a great player. I mean, she does some things that you wouldn't think are possible, and a very athletic and smart volleyball player. And then they've got the Duncan girl, who you better look out when she jumps up close to the net, because she will kill it. So still got an injured player down for Marion County. So
looks like cramps, like stretching that calf muscle out. We were talking about some of the remedies that football teams use off air for cramps, and they drink pickle juice.
Yeah, pickle juice. I've seen mustard.
Of course, back in the day, we had how crazy this is, but we had salt tablets in the dressing room, and before you went out to practice, you would dial this little thing up, and 4 or 5 salt tablets would fall out. It's no telling everybody didn't die of a heart attack.
Yeah, that's not healthy for you.
But I've seen guys grab 10 or 12 salt tablets before practice and eat them. Don't do that. That's not.
Yeah.
That was back in the early '80s.
Yeah, you doing that, and Doc Hall writing you a script for blood pressure medicine after practice.
That's why I'm on blood pressure medicine now.
Yeah, 56th season here of Patriot football. I believe the 51st of ACS, and once we consolidated, but a lot of football, and you've seen a lot of Patriot football through the years with coaching and just being a parent and a fan. Now up in the broadcast booth. So big hit there. That was.
So
Chavez is down on the ground. Number 35 on the tackle. That was Cameron Ballard, the junior. Chavez comes out hobbling. And it must have been pretty bad for Chavez to come out. I think this one might be a little bit more than no, it is a cramp.
Tell you what, when that calf cramps up, not a lot you can do.
So the Knights have elected to bring in the backup, number 16, John Taylor. Timeout, Marion County, and we'll take a timeout as well. 2:38 left to go in the third quarter. It's Patriots 40, Marion County Knights 14. I'm Kyle Harwood. Joining me in the broadcast, former Patriot head coach Chad Cooper. And the throw over the middle. I was wondering when they were going to throw it to the big tight end. He is a great-looking kid there, about 6'3", 6'4", tight end. That's the first pass they've thrown to him. Pass was incomplete. Tended to Weiser, as John Taylor's pass is incomplete. 2:31 left to go here in the third. And Patriots up 40-14. The punt team will come on.
What's the odds that they're going to punt it to Granger?
I'm going to say 0, but the next option is Ross, who could.
I think I would punt it out of bounds.
I think so too. And last time it was a low snap. It kind of rolled on the turf here. We'll see what the snap for Taylor. Gets it off, and he gets it to Ross near the 40. And Chase Ross gets a block. Now cuts it back up to midfield. He's got some room. Still on his feet. Ross is at the 30, the 20, and going to be, no, still on his feet. 10-5, touchdown. 3 punt returns for a touchdown. Give him 6, Chase Ross. 3 punts for a touchdown. 3 punt returns. 2 from Deontay Granger and 1 from Chase Ross. Chad, they should have punted it out of bounds.
And it looked like they had him on about the 10-yard line. They looked like they had him corralled over there, and then he tiptoed right down the sideline.
So with 2:09 left to go, Chase Ross, what was that, about a 60-yard?
62.
62-yard.
I marked it when he caught it because I thought there was a chance.
Ross with a 62-yard punt return for a touchdown. So Ross has 2 touchdowns tonight. Talking about who we're going to give the player of the game to, that's going to be hard. So 46-14. We've got several players down right now due to a cramp. Andy's everywhere. He's working on our kids, their kids. He's doing it all. Big shout out to Andy Vickery.
Yeah, man, he does a great job.
Yes, he does.
I've said this several times. That's the best money our Board of Education has spent is our trainer. So they do such a great job. And he's on the ball.
And he loves it. You know,
he does, yeah.
He's the first one in the gym.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's the last one to leave, one of the last ones to leave, but he's always the first one there. And, you know, some people would see it as a job and not get into it. He cares about our kids. He cheers for the game. He watches the game, you know. And so glad to have him.
So we're going to line up and go for 2 again.
Somebody texted in and said player of the game goes to Marion County's punter. Poor kid.
In.
2-point conversion is good. That's Colton Sullivan, the senior, gets in.
Trade your truck, car, van, motorcycle, or four-wheeler. Gary Force Honda, Scottsville Road in Bowling Green.
And we're live. Got a new kicker in, kicks it, and they've got some room. Finally brought down near the 40. Big hit by the special teams there. Sullivan in on that hit, as well as Hester.
Marion County up 32-6 over Metcalf, and I think Warren East put Christian County away 55-6.
Big win for the Raiders. I think Warren East and Greenwood play next week. That'll be a good game. So Knights will have it 1st and 10 on the 42-yard line. Knights get the play call from Coach Arthur Carter. So 3 punt returns for a touchdown. Just incredible.
We've yet to run an offensive play in the third quarter.
Had 2 returns from Granger for a touchdown, and then Ross. Taylor, the handoff up the gut, and the tackle's made by number 28, Stevens. Landon Stevens, the linebacker, gets the tackle.
We should be seeing some of these younger guys getting in the game. Of course, he's a senior, but some of these other guys, I think we'll be rolling some kids in and out here.
And a big-time tackle there.
What's that?
That is
Caleb.
Jesse.
Yeah, Caleb Jesse. Jack's Coffey's replacing him.
Coffee in at safety. You got Stevens at linebacker, as well as Steenbergen.
You know, part of this, Kyle, is, you know, I think we just wore Marion County down. They look to have maybe 30 kids on the squad, and all of their big and physical. I think we've just worn them down.
Yeah, I think you're right. You know, they did put up a big fight there in that first half. And that's going to be good enough for a first down. Hester with the tackle.
Should be the last play of the third quarter. Clock running down, about 10 seconds left. I'm not sure they're going to get it off.
4 seconds, Taylor. And just with 1 second left, go over to the right tackle. And tackle's made by Eli McCoy. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Patriots up 48-14 here at Greenwood High School in the backyard brawl. Yeah, I guess 2015 was the last Monroe County win. But yeah, and I remember when I was in school, we had the, what was it, the Mud Bowl? Was that 09?
Yeah.
It was 7-0. And then it was 14-6 one year. I mean, it was some back and forth.
Jacob Farrar with a big tackle there, defensive tackle position. Going to bring up 3rd and 5. Yeah, Kyle, like you said, you just hope both teams get out of here healthy tonight.
Seen a lot of cramps, and it was hot earlier.
Yeah.
Taylor under center, 3rd and 5. Drops back to pass. The throw, and it's nearly intercepted. Lakin Clark was step for step with him right there, the junior. Breaks it up, brings up 4th down.
Yeah, Lakin did a really nice job just on the go route. He put his body up against him and pushed him to the outside. Could have very easily come up with a pick there. Going to bring up 4th and 5.
11-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. If we do hold them here and go down and score, it would be a running clock here in the 4th quarter. False start on the offense.
And rightly so, but I think the officials are trying to keep the flags in their pocket, but that was pretty obvious there. Didn't really have a choice, had to call it.
So 4th and 10 now. Patriots have seen 2 punt returns for a touchdown from Granger, 1 from Ross. We've seen Ross with a big rushing touchdown, Adams with 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. Ball comes out, and I believe the Patriots have it.
It was 4th down anyway, so either way.
It's Landon Stevens. Landon Stevens comes up with the fumble recovery there, but it was 4th down.
Big recovery for the senior. Yeah, you definitely don't want to run it up, but it would be nice to go down here and score and get this one over with and have the running clock for the rest of the game.
They're running a player on the field right there. They just had 10. So Adams still in the ball game. Give is to Colton Sullivan, and he's hitting the backfield.
We've got several younger-looking linemen in.
Yes.
I'm a little surprised Braylon's still in the game.
Yeah.
Well, he's coming out.
Josh Williams, the sophomore quarterback, is coming in. Try to lead this team. So Williams get his first varsity snap here. So you got Tyler Turner, the receiver to the left side. In the backfield is Sullivan, and the fullback, can't see his number. I believe it's Holland. Ball comes out, and we're hitting the backfield. So these youngsters, well, that's still our center. I don't know what happened there on the snap.
Who was, do you know who that was that?
Carver is the center.
Yeah, but who the fullback was?
I believe it was Holland. 3rd and 19 for the Patriots. And Josh Williams in. He's number 12 now. Adams was number 12. He made the number switch to 0. And we fumbled the snap. And it's Marion County football. Marion County comes up with it, and they'll have good field position on the 40-yard line after the snap. I'm not sure if that was on the QB there. There was 2 snaps, and
Well, it's one of those things that'll drive coaches crazy, even when the game's out of hand here. That's how hard is it to get a snap? It shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Coach Hood does it. You work on that every day. You work with all your quarterbacks and different centers, but it shouldn't be that difficult to take a snap.
we still got Morris in the game. Taylor up the middle, and Morris gets the tackle.
I bet he's coming out.
Yeah, finally get somebody out there for him. I think he snuck out there.
Yeah, White Todd, a freshman coming in to replace Jackson.
So 8:38 left to go in the ball game. 48-14, Patriots with the lead. And the handoff goes right tackle. He's got some room, and he's going to take it to the 10. He's brought down by Jax Coffey. We got another player down. Clock continues to run here. 8-minute mark now.
Officials have done a good job tonight.
Yes.
Sometimes things get out of hand when you get one team up by 30-some points, and they've done a good job of keeping the clock running.
Here's the snap, handoff, and a huge tackle from the Patriot D-line. Can't see the number. 22.
22. Gavin Pettigo,
Gavin
freshman.
Pettigo. So you got Gavin Pettigo as well as that other defensive end. It's hard to see the numbers right now.
Looks like you got David Klutzberger in.
Isaiah Johns. Brings up second. Second and goal from the 10. 6:54. They're going to sweep to the left side. Gets by Pettigo. Brought down inside the 5 for the Knights.
You want to see these young guys play with the same intensity as the first group, and they're going up against Marion County's really their first offensive line, but
Yes.
you want to see them play with that same intensity.
Definitely a size difference there with these youngsters in against the big, strong offensive line of Marion County.
But this is where you show the coaches what you can do.
You're right. Third and goal from the 4. The give to the left side, and it is a touchdown Knights. Third quarter with 6:04 left to go. It was a 4-yard rushing touchdown by, that was not on the roster here. Coming on for the PAT. He's 2 for 2 on the night. And just gets in there. 3 for 3 now. 48-21, Patriots with the lead here in the fourth quarter. 6:04 left to go. So 48-21, Patriots with the lead. And the kicks to Beavers inside the 10. And Beavers still on his feet, cuts it up midfield near the 35.
Nice return by Beavers.
So Josh Williams and the Patriots will come back out. 5:56 left to go. You'd like to see some first downs here and secure this win.
Well, let's get this. Let's get the snap.
Yeah.
They were on the sidelines working on it, so.
And we will not have any post-game interviews here tonight. There's another game, so we have to get up and get out of here. But next week, we'll travel to Monroe County. We'll have a volleyball game on air as well. So be sure to follow us on Twitter at ACS Patriot Radio.
Did you catch the ball carrier there, Kyle?
I believe it was Sullivan to carry there. Colton Sullivan, number 5. So 2nd and 8. Coffee, the wide out to the left side. Going to go sweep to the right to Sullivan. Sullivan with a burst of speed, breaks a tackle, and good enough for an Edmonton State Bank first down for the Patriots.
Kyle just going through the Twitter looking for some scores, and I don't guess this is secrets on Twitter, but or X. Allie Anderson committed to Bryan College, so congratulations, Allie. Yeah,
she was
one of our leaders on the softball team.
Yeah, she can really hit it. Great middle infielder.
Good girl too, just good family, good girl,
and works extremely hard. She's constantly hitting in the tee, on the tee. I'm glad she get that out of the way and enjoy her senior year. Looking for a big senior year from her. It's 4:18 left to go. 2nd and 11 for the Patriots.
Bryan College, for anybody that's interested, is in Dayton, Tennessee.
Dayton, Tennessee. I was going to say, I wasn't sure where that was located at. She was our Patriot Sports Radio softball player of the year this past season. And give to the fullback, Holland, nothing there. I think that was Holland or Stevens. Stevens, maybe?
28.
Yeah. So brings up 3rd and 13 for the Patriots. High formation. Williams under center. Coffee is the wide out to the right side. Snap. He's going to roll. He's got to get rid of it. And the throw is incomplete. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Patriots punt, or they're going to go for it. Looks like they're bringing their punt team. Maybe the first punt
for Eddie Chavez.
Yeah.
And he really can punt.
You know, this is tough because a lot of these older guys who are on the punt team, they've already loosened their shoulder pads up and didn't think they were going back in the game, and all of a sudden you got to.
High snap to Chavez and gets a booming punt. Near the 20, ball comes out, and the Knights recover it. I haven't signaled yet, but I think the Knights come up with it there with 2:59 left to go. We'll take a short break as the Patriots lead 48-21, 2:59 left to go in the ball game. And they're up on Marion 48-21 here in the backyard brawl. Looking to be 1-0 on the season. Gain of about 8 there from the Knights on the run. 2:15 left to go in the ball game. Taylor under center. And he's hit hard by the Patriots defense. Number 35, Cameron Ballard. Cameron Ballard with a sack. And he's having some cramping issues. They're trying to help him off to not stop the clock. Hopefully, as the weather, I know next week's going to be hot too, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to warm up next week.
Be hot. It's going to be in the 90s.
Yeah, tonight, honestly, he's not that, hadn't been that bad, honestly. But
brings up 3rd and 11. Minute 32. Handoff to the fullback. And they're going to bring him down. Tackles made by number 19, Wyatt Todd.
So, Kyle, what do you? I know we're going to have to get out of here quick after the game. What do you think about tonight?
You know, I definitely think there's some things to clean up, but I like the effort. I want to see. I know we had a heavy rushing attack, but I want to see the offense develop. Adams is too good of a quarterback, got too good of an arm to only throw 3 passes tonight. And but I think he's a strong leader for us. I think he's going to have a good season as long as Ross is healthy. He can lead us. Granger's got that speed that can be a big playmaker at any time. And I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to have a good year. And we'll go co-MVPs tonight, Deontay Granger and Chase Ross for the Medical Center at Scottsville Player of the Game. As time is winding down here, Patriots up 48-21, and like I said, no post-game interview. We're going to get out of here as the next game. Hoptown and Greenwood will be the next game. And there's the tackle made, and that probably will be the last play of the game. So congratulations to the Patriots and Coach Brad Hood in his 19th season as they get the win. 48-21. We had 3 punt returns for a touchdown. Adams had 2 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown. Ross also with a rushing touchdown. So the Medical Center at Scottsville Player of the Games go to Chase Ross and Deontay Granger. This is Kyle Harwood signing off, saying go Patriots. We'll have the broadcast next week, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff at Monroe County High School.